Maybe you really are a noble's son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Another Philadelphia touchdown.
Ryan? What the fuck?
I forgot.
You didn't forget shit.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Everything's prepared. There's
So
an
many
alchemy
fucking
bench
interceptions,
in the
though.
alcove.
Mahomes
Go
is
to
fucking
it and we'll
joking.
get started.
Yeah, he's tripping on the big stage. This is just switch him out with Taylor Swift.
You guys all ready for the siege tonight?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna log in, show up in PvP.
I don't suppose we even know what we're doing, do we?
Nope.
Henry, I need your help. Everything you need is in the alcove. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. You must have read it by now, surely. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer
Hear
the
that bubbling?
herbs
It's
for a
boiling.
bit. But sometimes you need to get it
Remember
good
that.
and hot.
Wow.
So you have to get the fire
You didn't know
blazing
that
under the
bubbling means
cauldron
boiling?
using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going,
Have you done the
mustn't
blacksmith
stop
thing?
with the bellows.
No.
If you want to cool it down quick,
I was watching Ali
take it
fuck
off
that
the
up for
flame.
like an hour.
Try
Oh my
move the
God.
cauldron up.
I'm excited.
Playing this too?
When he could be on Rust with us,
Good.
crazy.
Now we'll start with the
Alright.
brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready.
How's
The
Rust
ones you
going?
picked.
Good.
Put them there on the
I
shelf.
asked them if they're like they
So
don't
you've
want
got
to be
them at
streamed or
hand.
anything. They all said they like it.
All right,
Mm.
let's get to it.
Unless
First,
somebody who wasn't-
throw
who
2
was there,
handfuls
who
of
was streaming.
chamomile into the cauldron.
I don't know, cause like yesterday, whenever I got the stream, whenever the stream bot joined, people who were streaming stopped streaming.
You could have been unlucky, bro. I don't know. Because everyone who's in there right now is like down.
Like I think like 3 times yesterday, I would start the stream, and then like
Before you
I'd have to
put
end
it
it
on
like
the
2 minutes
flame,
later.
turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron
It's
off
so
the
complicated.
fire again.
Yeah, this is what craft cooking in Throne Liberty should be like.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Yo, 1 handful. That seems like a lot.
That's 1 handful. I gotta grind this shit too?
Don't fuck it up.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
It took too long.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I should eat something. Oh, Sakra. Someone got here before me. Empty.
That decoction
I'll have to go
will
somewhere
chase
else.
away-
Hello?
Lol.
Why are we just watching fucking Richard Waters plans?
Not just
Exciting
Richard.
content.
Yeah, not just Richard watering his plants, but also Ryan brewing potions. Or cooking soup, I can't tell.
Moonshine?
with the
That's Ryan's
fever.
favorite.
You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength.
Yo, did you murder those people?
Damn right it did.
What the fuck?
Messed up, bro.
You do get angry when you drink.
I'm gonna dispose of the bodies.
Okay. You gonna feed it to that boar?
Ah, yes, I'll bury him where I buried the other body.
You can bury people's bodies?
Apparently.
Huh. Yeah, dig it right on that rock, you know.
Oh, does it make you like actually dig it out?
No.
Ah, fuck.
That's a
Ah, this damn
very
shoulder.
shallow grave.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, the Ryan one should be buried. You gonna put two bodies in that grave? Animal.
I gotta dig another grave for this guy.
Oh. I thought you were just gonna put the two in the same one.
Fucking whore, you're in the way.
The boar should be attacking you. What the fuck? What kind of unrealistic shit is this? Why 7?
There's something on your bed there.
Hmm? Wait, what?
Yeah, it's one of the dead bodies.
Seems a little dirty.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. Where's my fucking sword? And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you. The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business. Where's my fucking sword? You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
fucking landmines. Bastards.
You raiding someone?
This person got raided.
Oh, you're just kind of like picking out what's left?
Yeah, seen.
Oh, I really cleaned it out, huh?
Yeah.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Nah, nothing good in here. But they're building this one recently.
Careful!
You said this one was raided recently?
Henry!
No, none of that's
Stop
mine.
fooling around
None
and
of
sit
this is mine.
down!
Oh, I see.
No,
it now.
this, yeah, this was built recently. This building. I'm tempted to fuck with it though.
What, booby trap it?
I think they're still building it up.
Good morning, Henry! You have no
I was
idea
gonna-
how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite
I was
woods.
thinking of griefing it.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry.
She's coming back.
Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though.
No,
The
those
fellas in the
guys
tavern in
sit on the
Geleov
roof all day.
were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us,
Oh.
I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
He's the one who shot.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by
one.
subterfuge, and
Nice.
we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
And what about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
See ya.
Alright, see ya.
Let's see, Richard.
Okay.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Hope you're back.
Oh, they went to eat. How much nerds?
Yep.
Well, how much nerds? What are you doing up there? No, play up there. Little shit. Bebop. I need to self cat. Alternate cat can just be. Upgrade ability? What? What do you mean it can? How does it conflict? So would that be? Time is it? What? Oh, you want some food? You hungry? All right, I'll make you some food, you little shit. Put Andrew's game on. Oh yeah, the Super Bowl's happening. No, what? Yikes. 0-24. Taylor Swift's team's losing. All right, I'm getting your food. All right. go. Welcome. We've given up so many souls. I'm sorry. I gotta switch that, I think. I think it's supposed to be hold for self-cast. Oh.
Man, Kansas City's getting owned.
I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
I
Envoy-
heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Was that?
Abrams didn't even get the kill.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Cool. Abrams, are you fucking me right now? No. You know better.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
You know better than to be on the desk, child.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Hello?
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
What's that woman from the pond?
Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
One of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
Oh?
An acrobat, eh?
What was that?
What does he do? What doesn't he do?
Oh,
Strong
hi.
as an ox.
Poor Captain Thomas would never get back on his feet.
Everyone wants to be owned up.
But how come Semi needs so many swords?
I feel so blessed to be able to take care of her.
Aye. Banquets.
Know what I
You
mean?
know what they're like.
Good lord, what did you roll around in?
He works in Semi's stable. Lucky sod. He'll be able to start. I reckon they won't drink or good wine either. You know I'm not one for wine. There'll be ale and all. Lordly weddings especially.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you, helping some unfortunate girl, but it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and back.
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for. So you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallies.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. Try Radovan the smith for one. Come to mention it, he sat just... And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers. You know what they say about Miller. Well then...
I'll go and discuss it with my friend.
And careful with them sacks. Comes.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too...
The main thing is,
It's definitely her, though.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it. I did get something.
What?
Von Burgov is about...
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can...
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big... Young Lord Semine from the... He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter.
Why should some wedding in a shithole...
Because it looks...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that shouldn't be a problem, because you...
I'll come up with...
I hope so. You can't We'll ask the...
There's something else we have to sort.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it...
Log sacked?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm an...
Do you have any idea?
Well, all right. I may not... People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared, as if the disgrace at the...
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do, and it wouldn't hurt you for once, either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the three steps?
Would that be some aristocratic...
Not so fast. Oratoris, the laboratoris, the plebs, and bellatoris. The warrior. Now, so if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork?
So,
But it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery. You're a bit of everything. Pure blood. In short, be so kind as to get...
Are you really not going to help me?
Come now, Henry. I simply...
They say clothes maketh the man.
What do you know about it? It's not long since I had to drag one sack, and if I hadn't, that's... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself, then. Right.
Well, if it makes you feel better...
How?
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of... As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head in... Although, if you think about the 3 states of man...
How generous of you, Lord.
I know, my dear Henry...
One day, you and the time come. We'll take her to the butcher.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
We're getting somewhere at last.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Oi, true enough. I need to pay the price to get
Is it a bit early for that? It's ages
God
till
grants you
St.
health.
Wenceslas's Day, and they don't collect tithes before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment.
An ale!
So have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
How are things at home? You ain't got no proof of that.
Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio, licit non qui negat.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
How's
Clever
life treating you?
Not
You
too
know what
bad.
it means.
But I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in 2 to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a younger friend? People are always asking me if you're looking for help, but they are never good enough for you.
I don't care.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough! Cut it out, both of you!
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
You whoreson!
Stop beating him! Now you're for it, you shit!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
You whoreson!
What are you...
We'll finish this quickly. Take that fucker out, damn it!
Don't spare him! This is unbelievable! Let him have it! Now we'll have you, you scum! Yeah! Don't... What do you want? Slice him up!
Leave him alone!
You're no man.
Yeah! Don't spare him!
To the stocks with him. Nice strike.
You'll kick the bucket, you shit! That's it!
Oof! Christ! Fuck you!
Hear that? That's that, son!
Zeig, was du drauf hast.
This is unbelievable!
Nice strike.
Come on, you worm!
I'm all
Let's get it over
yours.
with!
Show what you're made of.
Spare him!
This has been going on too long.
Shame on you!
Ryan, you're getting old.
Jesus.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Oh my god.
What? How did
behave
you
like
get
a
into these
spoiled
situations?
This is just this idiot. He keeps so
Dare you speak?
just keep his mouth shut. He wouldn't be in this situation.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that? Nothing to say, eh? You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you!
Huh?
I've had it up to here with you.
The
With
one
you
on
and
the
your
left.
Pontificating. You were supposed
No.
to make sure nothing
That
went
guy.
wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless!
Yo, I didn't even control how I looked.
Your own mutt!
Oh, okay. Well, he looks fine.
Oh, that's enough.
What'd you do? When you get caught murdering? They find
This
your
isn't
bodies
getting
in
us
your yard?
anywhere.
No.
I understand
We had a
you're
fucking
downcast
brawl at the
after what
tavern.
happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto, Otto!
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight! What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Alright. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here. Aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place, and
I'd like to see what their homes.
you can go and see them.
Where are you headed?
For work, to the city. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating with the city folk. It's bound.
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody.
Aha.
Well, she doesn't know, but I won't be troubling her long.
What do you want to do in it?
I'll find something. I'm not...
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? I appreciate...
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too.
Do you think Tomcat might teach?
No offence, but...
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know.
How does he show?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit once.
And Tomcat pulled.
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing...
Where might I run?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but try not to stare too hard.
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although...
Ah, very funny.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin?
I could use some armor. Proper, like, for a night. And no rust.
And... you...
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armor, sword at my...
Wow. And where is your armour, sword and horse now?
That's a long story.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury. Although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing, and...
Wow. I mean...
Yeah, don't start crying.
Damn. I could use...
Don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semi?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a... Once you see the walled farmhouse, though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse.
Do you know where I might find...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern.
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding.
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The law.
How much time do you think I have?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I really need to.
I can see that. Save up for something, or use those lockpicks.
Oh well.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
What are you barking for?
Why are you barking?
You damn dog. You're out of here doing your best bear impression, all for
Did you
nothing.
chase someone off? Good dog.
God grant you health.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked, and I salvaged some.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the catch-up. I can't tell you how much it's still.
Were there any value?
You bet. Lord Sim and for Taylor Bartishak. If you only knew. Me too. But what?
I wanted to ask you. I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is also.
Is there any...
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose here in the village. We don't care much for outsiders.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by...
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been... That is all because of the war.
So you've already heard?
About those ones in particular. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me.
So the roads aren't...
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Ah, but Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach. Wiedersehen.
Done for now.